Brigadier General Scarborough, you brought us the trail bosses. And while I know for many that conjures up images of cowboys out on the range, I learned the importance of having a single person responsible for pulling together and integrating key concepts and capabilities that cut across multiple PM shops and organizations. I had the fortune of learning firsthand both how hard that job is and the true benefit it can provide. Thank you. And sorry, Dan and Scott, I still believe the biosurveillance trail boss was the best one. Mr. Spencer, you showed me through action what it truly means to have the moral courage to do the right things for the right reasons. You demonstrated this trait when making the hard calls about the Syrian chemical weapons destruction and the response to the anthrax shipping debacle. On a personal level, you have also had the courage to realign my career plans for what you saw was a better path. That was a hard pill to swallow at the time, yet here I am today. Thank you. Mr. Bryce, as a scientist and analytically oriented person, everyone knows I default to data. You have helped me see the benefit of not only using the data, but also trusting your instincts and going with your gut. That being said, I might argue that we pulled you around to the data camp. Given your perspectives in the last MAR review on where we need to go with PMART, you're well on your path to being a data junkie. Thanks, Cassie. Our ongoing back and forth on data and product over process highlights the importance of having diverse mindsets and input when it comes to decision making. I'm grateful for the many invaluable lessons I've learned over the past 3 years as your deputy, and I know they will help me through the days, months, and years ahead. In these last 3 years, I've also learned more about you as a person. And as I contemplated how I might frame my comments for your retirement, this quote from Theodore Roosevelt came to mind. It's called The Man in the Arena, and it reads, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory or defeat." Mr. Bryce, you are the man in the arena. You have lived out that ideal as a Marine, civil servant, and citizen. Thank you for dedicating 48 years of your life to the service of this nation and having the courage, persistence, and grit in and out of uniform to fight for what you believe is right and deliver results. To Stephanie and the entire Bryce family, thank you for enabling Mr. Bryce to stay in the arena. I know firsthand the importance of having a strong support system. Mr. Bryce, in your 17 years at the JPEO, you drove an approach that puts the warfighter first, seeks out-of-the-box solutions, and streamlines acquisition, all while taking care of people. You are the institutional knowledge of the seaborne defense community. We would be hard-pressed to find a piece of seaborne defense equipment at the forefront of our nation's response capabilities that you did not have a role at developing at some point in its life cycle. As you step into retirement, we will miss having that knowledge at our fingertips. However, I have no doubt your contribution to the JPEO and the Chem Bio Defense Program will endure and serve serve as the foundation for innovation and growth. Mr. Bryce, thank you for your leadership, advice, and mentorship that has helped me and all those you have impacted along the way become better PMs and leaders. I am grateful for your confidence in me to carry on your work and wish you the very best in the next chapter of your life. I hope for your sake and Stephanie's that whatever you do next doesn't involve a 4-hour round-trip commute. Congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. As I look to the months and years ahead, as an organization, we will wrestle with working through COVID and the inevitable changing workplace once it's over. Continue to grapple with issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and come under increasing pressure to ensure our military is ready to fight in a CBRN environment today and has the modernized capabilities needed to endure in the future battle space. I am confident that we have a strong foundation